Okay, so this is going to be my review of Adventure Time, the Season 5 finale, called Billy's Bucket List. And I'm probably going to go in depth with I'm going to talk about some other episodes that came out in the season. What did I think of this episode for a Season 5 finale? I liked it. Season 5 was really long. I mean, I think this is the longest season they've done, honestly. That's going to be one hell of a box set. Season 5 is going to be one hell of a box set. It's just... That season was huge, and it makes me wonder, because now, obviously, we're getting a 6th season. Does that mean Season 6 is going to be the final season? There's a part of me that's, like, really worried about that. Like, is Season 6 going to be the final season to wrap up Adventure Time? I'm worried about that. I know cartoons have to, sometimes they'll get shows, and not just cartoons, but live-action shows, Smallville, and several other shows kind of get stagnant after a certain number of seasons. But on the other hand, you kind of like, I don't want to go. At least with Doctor Who, I'm going to stay out of that argument. Some shows kind of get a little stagnant after a certain time unless you really change up the elements. And Adventure Time, don't get me wrong, Adventure Time's really good at that. Other hand, though, yeah, there are some points in here, like in this season alone, where you're like, man, they are wrapping up some loose ends here. Does that mean Season 6 the end? Like, yeah, I have that thought. I mean, if it ends, it better be a good note, but on the other hand, it's kind of like with, as the 10th Doctor said, I don't want to go. I don't want to leave the land of Ooh. Well, he did. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm kind of wondering, yeah, we got the return of Betty and her trying to fix the Ice King. We got some stuff with more background with Marceline. We got some interesting stuff with Finn and Flame Princess, which I will talk about. That's another ship sank. Just saying. Where was I going with this? Anyway, let's get into the episode itself. So the episode has the return of those bears from those party bears with the giant monster that they all lived inside its stomach, and they're all rapping at the Candy Kingdom, and along comes Billy's ex-girlfriend. And Billy, for those who remember, Billy was not only killed, but his body was taken over by the Lich in the beginning of this season. Well, actually, the end of the 4th season, and we see what happened to him in the 5th season. So yeah, Billy was killed, and then his body was taken over by the Lich. And yeah, they never really touched on that throughout the entire season up until this point, and we find out why, because Finn and Jake have been kind of living in denial. Finn just hasn't really talked about it because it hurt him, because Billy was his hero, and Jake just doesn't want to acknowledge it. So along comes this new character called Canyon. Canyon is this, I want to say, like 15, 16-foot blue woman that was Billy's ex-girlfriend. And yeah, she came to give Finn Billy's loincloth, which had a hilarious scene of him throwing it on like a cloak, and everyone being like, "Oh, that smells awful," because it was his loincloth. That need I say more or less. Yeah, so so we get further on, and where was I going with this? We get further on, and Canyon goes to Canyon and Finn decide to go to Billy's home, which is infested with fairies, and we got the return of Mark Hamill as the king of the fairies, who gets decapitated. No, I'm serious, like, they decapitate his frickin' head. I should also mention, and I should have mentioned this earlier, I feel bad for not saying this, but yeah, there's spoilers for this episode. I'm sorry. There's spoilers, and I feel like I haven't spoiled anything big yet. I don't think I've spoiled anything big, so if you want to leave, bail out now. You can hit the back button right now. I'll wait. Okay, so I'm guessing if you're still here, you either saw the episode or you didn't. So, yeah. I mean, or you saw the episode or you want to get spoiled because you don't care. Anyway. So, yeah, Finn brutally decapitates the Fairy King, who like, you don't see it, but he chops that guy's head off. He's still alive, and the fairies have to carry him out of there, but the fairies were a bunch of punks, and I like Finn's new grass sword. It's awesome. It's like a symbiote. It's like a symbiote blade. It wraps around his wrist, and then when he wants to use it, just comes out like a switchblade. Oh, I really do like that sword. I mean, it's a little sad that, you know, he lost his demon blood sword. Oh well. But now this grass sword is like 18 kinds of kick-ass, I'm just saying. So yeah, Finn brutally decapitates him, and then while they're going around the room, Finn discovers Billy's bucket list, and he sees that Billy checked off a lot of things, all but 2. And, well, 3 things we find laid out later on. But the first thing is, tell Finn that thing, and I love the line of, that's gonna bother me forever. And I was like, that's funny. And then we find out that the other thing that that Billy wanted to do was jump over the canyon. So and jump over a gorge. So Canyon and Finn jump over it, and yeah. Also, I'm kind of getting the sense that Finn's got a new love interest, because let me talk about this real quick. Let me just throw this out here real quick. Finn and Flame Princess broke up because Finn decided to be stupid and have her go to war with Ice King just to have these awesome dreams. And then they just became friends, and then Cinnamon Bun became Flame Princess's new love interest. And I still can't wrap my head around that. That was like when Flame Princess and when Cinnamon Bun declared his love for Flame Princess. Man, the Finn Flame Princess ship has sunk. Like, we all had to abandon ship. Like, after the episode of their permanent breakup, and that was like the huge hole in the ship, and we were sinking. And then we heard about all the shippers heard about Red Throne. We're like, oh, they might be getting back. Nope, that was the torpedo that killed that finally sunk us. We're gone. On the other hand, though, the Bubblegum Marceline ship is still sailing high, especially after the episode Sky Witch and a few other things. So yeah, I'm just saying that I'm glad I'm still on that ship, because that thing's like a freaking, I don't want to say Titanic, but no, this one's like a battle crew. The Marceline Bubblegum ship, that one's sailing like a battle cruiser. It ain't sinking anytime soon. Not to my knowledge. Anyway. So yeah, that kind of hurt. Like, damn it, another ship bites the dust. Yeah, so that hurt. Because I was so happy about that. But let's talk about Canyon real quick. Finn and Canyon, they actually kind of play up in this episode, a little bit in this episode, that Finn wants to see Canyon again, and she just disappears under the water after saying, yeah, we'll meet some other time. And she's happy about it. And that voice actress sounds really familiar. I can't point my finger on it, but yeah, she sounds really, 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 really familiar. So you guys can tell me who that is in the comments below, if you know who that is. She just sounded familiar for me. I didn't look it up before I did the review. And yeah, I'm just saying, if this is gonna be Finn's new love interest, I'm in. Just don't screw us over again. You can't stop doing that, Ward. Quit screwing with us like that. But again, on the other hand, I'm just saying, if you lost your love, who's a fire elemental, I guess the only place you could go is giant woman. I'm just saying, he can touch this one. That's all I'm saying. He can touch this one, and bigger is better. I'm gonna stop before this gets any weirder. So yeah. So looks like the Finn Canyon ship might be setting sail anytime soon. Well, probably very soon. I'm already guessing the moment I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go look on DeviantArt or something, or on fanfiction, and there's probably gonna be 1 or 2 fanfictions already out there. Don't put fandoms past that. Oh, it just happened. It'll take a while to get going. No, they're getting faster. I'm just saying. Anyway, so later on, let me get back to getting back to the episode itself. Finn discovers that there's another part of the list that that Billy just wanted to float in the ocean. Well, as we all know from the first season, that Finn has a fear of the ocean and he can't swim in it. And then we get the return of the Fear Feaster, and it's again voiced by Mark Hamill, who feeds on Finn's insecurities. So he does the most logical thing: knock himself out and just float in the water. And we get a weird ass dream sequence, more or less. Then we find out that Finn was floating in the water, and then he kills. I guess he kills the Fear Feaster. I'm just saying, he just takes his sword. His sword comes to life and chops him in half. Then we get the constellation of Billy, who says, "Oh, Finn, thank you. Now I can be a real hero and rest easy." And then Billy is about to disappear, and then Finn says, "Hey, you had something to tell me?" And to which, this is the big spoiler. This is the big spoiler right here. Billy tells Finn that his father is waiting for him in the Citadel. And his real father, not Joseph, his adopted father, Jake's real father, his actual father. Finn is left with that, and we're all left with that, just like this holy shit kind of moment. We are all left with this holy shit kind of moment. We have to wait 1 month. That is going to be a long month. It's fine. I've got Steven Universe has been really good, so I'm good with that. And but you've got me interested, more or less. And we see inside the Citadel of Finn's an image of Finn's real father, frozen in time apparently. And could this be Finn's real father, or could this be another trick by the Lich? Could he be a character we already know? Who knows? I'm really curious to see where this is gonna go, because wow, especially with that lemon. The episodes of season 5 have been really deep. Betty's episode was really deep. Simon and Marcy was really... Oh, that one, Simon and Marcy, brings me to tears every goddamn time. That scene where... Who knew the theme from Cheers would make someone cry? Because, if you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. And then we had Lemon Hope, which that episode was interesting, because I was like, after I watched that two-parter, the Lemon Hope two-parter, I was literally like, they are really going for the throat this time, huh? So, yeah. And also, Finn and Bubblegum and Marceline's ship, that's still sailing. If you've seen the Sky Witch, you know what I'm talking about. And, it might happen. Just saying. It just might happen. I'm glad I'm still on that ship, and even though the Finn Flame Princess one it's gone to the bottom of the lake, people, I'm sorry. But, like I said, Finn and Canyon, that might be taken off that ship may be leaving the port anytime soon. Anyway. Any other final thoughts on any other thoughts I had left? Season 5 on a whole had really good episodes. There were a few that was just like, meh, that was alright. And that's just how Adventure Time is. It can have its random moments, and then it can just have episodes that can go right for the jugular of feels. Yeah, right in the jugular of feels. That can hit you right in the cojones of your feels. And season 5 really good. Really excited to see where it's gonna go. Not much else I can say. It was really good. I want April, so it's only 1 month away, and then we get apparently the start of season 6. So I'm gonna not much else I can say. Anyway, guys, I want to know from you out there. What do you guys think of season 5? What do you think of Finn's father possibly returning? And I really want to know, do you think season 6 will be the final season of Adventure Time? Again, nothing's been confirmed. Let me say this again. Nothing's been confirmed that it will or will not be the final season. But I just got that weird... my spider sense was tingling on that. My series ending senses were tingling on... I just had that weird vibe go through me. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think? I personally don't want it to be the end of the season, but Adventure Time's got to end at some point, sadly. and that goes for regular show too. But what pisses me off is that Adventure Time and regular show will end, but I have a feeling that shows like Johnny Test will still be around, and I'll be smacking my head against that frickin' wall. Anyway, once again, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'm out.